Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Welcome to Aotearoa, New Zealand. And I'm your host tonight, Bex Peel, and I live in a little place called tamariki here in Aotearoa. Now, I would say we're in spring and we're heading into the summer months. Or we've had a couple of, pretty hot days, and seems like it's summer already. But hey, as long as the wind is blowing, we're happy. I'm happy. So, we're enjoying the weather as it is, even though it's as hot as it is. Kia ora, twinning. So, how tātou kōrero mo tēnei wā? First, I want to wish my son happy birthday. He's the last of our tamariki, of our children, and he makes me feel old. But it's his B-day today, and I hope he's enjoying and celebrating the big day. He works around the clock pretty much, so he doesn't give it much time for anything else. But, he is in TVC, and he's in it like everyone else, all for the future. And, I'm happy about that, because today it's quite hard to convince your own children to join. Over the years, they've just become skeptic to a lot of things. They just don't believe these things happen. And they pretty much putting the proof in the pudding in front of them before they jump on board. So, like everyone else, we have to be very convincing and very truthful about how we bring people in, and that we look after people as well. But okay, they still have to do their job. We can't do it all for everybody. Yeah, I know the score, 20. I really know the score. Now, Carol, which I call 20, is the same. So you're so right on this one, Trini. I've had a hard time trying to get my 2 adult children to have a look at TVC. There you go. So we're not alone in this. We're in it with a whole lot of other people. So what does it take to not so much convince them, but to make them think differently? What do you have to do? Gone are the days where gone are the days where you dangle the old carrot and they come running. Not like that anymore, because, our children are adult children. They're not babies anymore, although I still call them my babies. They always will be. But, I think speaking to a baby might be better. Because all they can do is look at you and nod their heads, and that's it. And they're in. Whereas adults, children seem to take more convincing to get them into it. Uh, you know, we've it's come to the point where we've just given up talking about it to them. And, it's kind of like okay, your fee is due, and they pay up. And it's just like that. Every month, they'll go, oh, my fees are due, eh? Yeah, pay up. And that's it. So how do they learn if they don't want to learn? How do you encourage them to learn these things when it's hard enough for you, the parent, to even, to get yourself on board, plus other people like you, let alone your own children? What is it they see that we can't see, maybe? I know what we can see that they can't see. I know that much, but it's not convincing. We're not trying to convince ourselves because we're already in. It's convincing those who are not in and those who are hesitant to even jump in. So, my mouth is dry, and my husband's just giving me ice cream. And I can hear him in the corner, and it's so yummy and nice and cold. That's what I really feel like at the moment. So, if you want some, well, yeah, I know it's naughty. Oh, feel free to go and get you one, 20. Yeah, so, yeah, what does it take to convince your children to join? Now, we all know that from babies and up are welcome to join TBC. And at the end of it all, they're going to be the winners because the parents are busy trying to leave them a legacy of which they will succeed. But how come they can't see that and they don't want to do that for themselves? Not for us, for themselves. That's kind of tricky. Maybe someone else has to bring them into it. But I know with our children, they just leave us be, do whatever it is we want to do. We don't need to convince them in that. It's trying to get them on board with us. But I tell you, the day they see the coins in their pockets, different story then. But alas, but late. But not our fault, it's theirs. So what do we do as parents? We just keep building and building and building as quick as we can and as much as we can. Why is it that way? Why does it always happen in TBC? Well, not so much TBC, but in a whole lot of things. Why does it always happen that way? They're the ones going out to work. And what I say, they make pretty good dollars as well. Is it because they thrive on the adrenaline of going to work and receiving cash in their hand? Is that what it is? Or is it because they don't want to part with the cash they have in their hands? Because they think they've earned it, you know, in a different way. They do, mind you. They think they work hard enough to enjoy the fruits of their labour. And they are, this is what I'm thinking. And of course, you don't get those things on a weekly basis in your hand if you're in TBC. Well, you can if you're prepared to learn how to do things. Yes, it's possible. But I guess it's not enough for them, you know? They feel that going to work, getting paid weekly, fortnightly, whatever it is guaranteed income for them. Whereas when you look at something like TBC as a guarantee, people will debate over that. Many people will say, yes, it is. I have a question mark over that because I've never been in something like this before. So I've never seen it to the end before. While I maintain, positivity in TBC, I will also remain loyal. And so maybe they're not prepared to do that yet. So they don't get involved directly. And um, and of course, yeah, that's how I see it. I don't know how anybody else sees it or whether anybody else has bothered to bring them in, their own children in to TBC. I think if we looked at it in different age groups, it would be different because we could, mm, we could look at it if they were school children, different story. They don't go to work. They rely on the parents to get them by every day. It's not until they start going to work, working for themselves, or working with their own families, that it changes their thinking. Because they've got to have a husband, or a partner that thinks like them and willing and prepared to do and take risks. I know I'm a risk taker, full stop. I love the challenges anything brings. That's me, you know. But a lot of people are not like me. They question everything. I do too. But I question things for my own self-satisfaction. And when I'm happy that I know my questions are all answered, I'm fine. I'm forward thinking. And many times, my thinking is way before the April. Yeah, way ahead of the April, I tell you. And this is why I'm the way I am. I like challenges. It just keeps me occupied, my mind occupied, and seems the old tick a box, you know, the old brain, it feeds it. Whereas I think I could be a very bored person. So TBC gives me that. It's shown me a lot of different things that I never ever experienced in programs like this. Mind you, I have been in enough programs to be, to have my head turned around easily. I've lost in some, you know, um, and it was always able to just moan about it for about 5 minutes and then walk the other way and forgot all about it. No good carrying it around in your head thinking, now, look, I could have done this instead of this. Oh, damn, you know? You get to that stage. But, oh, it's quite interesting to know that part of the equation, that your own children. But even your own family is like that, you know? As if they were rich and they look at you upside down, you know? And I think, oh yeah, here we go again. And you could be right too, 20. A lot of the problem could be because there are a lot of scams nowadays that a lot of people are hesitant to even take that first step and have a look. But if we keep doing that, if we keep putting that in front of us, we're never going to move anywhere. We have to overcome those sorts of things. We have to do something different the next time we get into something. We need to be more thorough about how we go into a program, maybe. And when I look at today's new referrals, it's like a new breed. They breathe differently. And I don't know why it is that way, but the amount of energy they put into what they're doing now in TVC is unreal. It is. Because I've seen so many people join, probably in the last 3 months maybe. And I see how every day they're out there juicing, and I'm looking at them, and they're not afraid to say, I've only got this amount of coins, but I need to work harder to get more. So, they come with a new energy, and it energizes a lot of old members as well. They sort of give light to old members to get back in there and boost it again. Give it another shot. Don't waste your coins. That's how I see it. If you've been in the program and you're just there and you don't have any intention of being active, hey, then what's the point in still being in there? When you know you have to be active. I've been telling people over the past few days, have you been in the blog? Have you read the blog? And they go, what part? There's only one part to it. It's just the changes that are happening. That you have to be active. What part? What other part do you need to know? You have to be active. That is the name of the game. You're no good if you're not active and you don't intend to, because your transactions, verifications will be sliced up to how many grains, Jack?
5 Pringles.
That's right.
A day.
Oh, 5 crinkles per transaction, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
day. A day.
A day, yeah. So that is a big cut. They're not taking any coins away.
It's a solution.
They're just, yeah, they're just taking away the amount of crinkles you can get in a transaction. Because there are still more people out there that still have more than one wallet. Believe it or not, it's true.
Nigerians.
Huh?
Nigerians.
Yeah.
They
Yes.
fucking it up.
The same ones, the same old ones, they've been doing it for years, are still doing it. And you know, I talk with a few. And you think they get the message? I'm trying to say it nicely in a good way so they can understand exactly what they need to be looking at. It's like you're talking to the wall and they're not even here, they can't hear anything. And they continue to do what they do. And you're telling them, mm-mm, they can't be doing that anymore. Doesn't work like that. So I don't know, what it's going to take before they realise just where they're going to end up. I feel for them, but I got feeling for them. They can't, think about their own consequences and the people. They're making admin put in all these changes because of them. Oh well, time will tell. Next month, after redemption, will show. Because if they're trying to move coins now, if they're inactive, they're not going to have much luck moving coins or crinkles. And that's the end of story for November. Okay, let's go share while we can. Oh, what is this? No, that's not the one. It's the best time to do. Okay. Oh no, that's not it. Hang on. I want to go here and just want to check something because something doesn't add up. Because Key was in it today. And I thought, what's going on here? So let me just go in here. Now, I'm going to the English contest for this week.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go through and look to see who is on the leaderboard. So I'm looking for New Zealanders. I haven't seen one yet. We are at page 7. We're on the right page. All right. Maybe they're doing it country by country. Who knows? But have you seen any New Zealanders yet? We're at page 16.
Oh, yeah.
I'm checking it because yesterday there was none. Nope.
Nothing, eh?
Nope. I'm at page 27. And I haven't seen one Kiwi name yet. Page 37. Still none. What's happening? We are 42. Still nothing. 43, 44. No New Zealanders in there at all. I wish admin can tell me why. Because we do have people that have done the admin credits as well as referrals, but none of them are showing. So, admin, this is for you. What is happening in the leaderboard? Are we in the right competition? Or have we been put in another competition? Wow.
We might be, yeah. We might be.
Let me check. Let's go to the French. Because I know they were bringing in the India competition as well.
This next week.
So let's just check it out. Maybe we've been mixed up. But we shouldn't have been. Now this is French. And they only have 6 pages. And there's no Kiwis in there. So let's go to take a look.
Oh, yeah.
And there's only, wow, 312 in the Philippines. Whoops, see. And there's still 3 days to go. And they only have 3 pages, look. And they got 500 already. Maybe there's no room for us Kiwis. No, none. No Kiwi whatsoever. So what is going on? I want to know. I do. So hopefully tomorrow we start seeing some New Zealanders showing on the leaderboard. Now, while I'm in here, people, we also have this. Under rewards, go right down, and you have 24.48 rapid rewards in there. Let's go check it. What's it doing now? Oh, it's still trying to load. Come on. Look at this. This is where the 24/48 rapid rewards people go. Okay? There are many in the 24-hour period. But what gets me is we're supposed to have a completed profile in our back office. Look at this. No pictures, no photo. You can count more of these than there is in photo. I tell you, I had a look at this the other day. And the majority of the page probably may have had 4 to 6 photos on it. And everything else had this on it. Update your profile picture to see your image here. That's what I tell you. Why are they showing them there if they don't have the pictures or the photos on them in the back office? Oh, it must be a great day today. But fair, they lay down the rules to be active in TVC. This is one of them. Your profile picture. How long have these people got to get their profile pictures up? I'd like to know that. Because I know that when people that we know are putting up their profile, they put their photos up. And I make sure they put their photos up. Well, anyway, people, that's me. Gripe day's over. I'll stop sharing and I'll stop talking. I don't know. If it's not one thing, it's another. But, those are just some of the little things that pop up and annoy the heck out of me when the rules are for everyone, not for some and not for others. So we should be all abiding by the rules. Oh well, that's my quarter today, number 302 from Aotearoa, New Zealand. And I've got to say, I came in prepared for my Livey. I didn't do anything of the sort. As I was going, when I was going to talk about things, I just changed my whole outlook. And I thought I'd touch on other things that kind of, irk you up a bit. So I'm just pointing out things. Take it or leave it. But yes, I do want to know why there are no Kiwis on the leaderboard at the moment. Are you waiting for us until Saturday before you put them up? Or what? Or Sunday? Who knows? Anyway, noho ora koutou, i roto e o koutou kāinga, and let's keep cool till Apopo maybe. We may broadcast tomorrow. We don't normally do the weekend, but because we've been out for the beginning of the week, we may play catch up. Who knows? Let tomorrow happen and we'll see where we are. Peace to you all.